3 months ago, I found myself endlessly scrolling through social media, losing hours every day to the endless feeds and notifications. I couldn't get my tasks done, my sleep was getting messed up, and I always felt nervous and stressed. Well, you won't believe how I managed to break free from social media addiction and regain control of my life, all thanks to a concept called the Dopamine Detox. By the end of this video, you'll discover how a simple change can lead to significant benefits in your life. At first, I thought the only way to combat my addiction was to delete all my social media accounts. But after doing some research, I realized that wasn't necessarily the best approach. Then I came across the idea of dopamine detox. By taking a break from activities that spike our dopamine levels, we can reset our brain and regain control over our habits. You might think just deleting the apps would work, right? No, not really, because things won't last long by going too extreme. It's about keeping balance by resetting your brain's reward system. Initially, I was skeptical. It sounded like one of those trendy self-help tips that wouldn't actually work. But seeing how others had benefited from it convinced me to give it a try. Here's what happened after just a few days of detoxing. I started with a 24-hour break from all screens. No phone, no laptop, no TV. I spent the day doing activities that I usually didn't have time for. Reading a book, going for a walk, and even trying out a new recipe. The first few hours were tough. I kept reaching for my phone out of habit, but as the day went on, I felt a sense of calm I hadn't experienced in a long time. After the initial detox, I set some ground rules for myself to prevent falling back into old habits. I decided to check social media only twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening for a maximum of 30 minutes each time. I also turned off all notifications to avoid unnecessary distractions. If you're struggling with social media addiction like I was, trying these steps will probably make a big difference for you too. The results were incredible. Within a week, I noticed a significant improvement in my focus and productivity. I was getting more work done in less time and finally had the energy to pursue hobbies I had abandoned, like painting and playing the guitar. My sleep improved too. I was no longer staying up late scrolling through endless feeds. Most importantly, I felt happier and more present in my daily life. I realized that the constant dopamine hits from social media had been hijacking my brain, making me crave more and more stimulation. By resetting my brain with a dopamine detox, I was able to break free from this cycle and regain control over my attention and time. If you're ready to reclaim your time and focus, I encourage you to try a dopamine detox. It's not about completely cutting out social media. It's about finding a balance that works for you. By taking the time to reset your brain, you can enjoy the benefits of social media without letting it control your life. And hey, drop a comment below sharing your thoughts or your own experience with dopamine detoxing.